Warning. It is the opinion of the Forestry Productions LLC and the Working Perspectives podcast that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You have been warned, so if you decide to listen to the recording, then don't complain about the language. Hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk to some real people about some real things, living real lives, doing real stuff. This is the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by jdub, Justin Richardson, the amazing Jamie Iglesias, and our special guest today is the one and the only Sara St Clair. In case you're wondering, you find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You know us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspective@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe so we keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Justin, how you doing?
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Jamie, how are you?
Amazing.
Good deal. Sarah, how are you?
Excited as fuck. Woo!
Awesome. Love it. All right. Well, speaking of being excited as fuck, this is a Working Perspectives podcast. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's our objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. Working perspectives.
Okay, on the show today, she is a multi-time nominated AVN Award for the hottest MILF. She's a published writer with a degree in journalism, accompanied by a minor in art. She went to the Ohio State University as a golf scholarship. She's an exhibitionist known as the Hardcore Barbie. She's a Minecraft nerd and loves horror movies. She's an avid football fan, specifically New Orleans Saints, and also loves the Cleveland Guardians. And she's one of our favorites. Please welcome Sara St Clair. That's right. So, Sarah, how are you? How are things?
How are you, Lev?
I mean, any better, they'd have to lock me up. So, I kind of want to get started. So, where did you grow up? Are you cool to say?
Born and raised East Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, very cool. All right. Okay.
I spent the last 12 years in Birmingham, Alabama. So at this point, I feel like I'm kind of a Southern Belle.
Ooh, man. How's that? I mean, you go from being
like Midwest meets Southern Belle is kind of a great combination.
I would say so. I'm happy with it.
Yeah. How cold is it? What's the coldest it gets in Alabama?
About 20 versus Cleveland, you get like -12.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cleveland. I'll tell you, Cleveland, we're from Philadelphia, and it's, yeah. Yeah, it could be.
Hurts, though. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. That's true. No, you're not wrong. But, there could be times where it's brutal, but Cleveland just seems like you guys just get punched in the face all the time. That just seems like Cleveland's life is just getting punched in the face all the time. So what's it like being from Cleveland?
Cleveland is just mistake on the lake. That's the best way to put it. That's our slogan. Mistake on the
lake. That is incredible.
It's cold as fuck, and we do our best.
Yeah. That's all you can do, man, the mistake on the lake. I kind of fucking love that. So, okay. So like we said, you attended the Ohio State University.
Ohio State.
And you went there on a golf scholarship. Had you been playing golf since you were a child, or how did that go?
So my grandparents were smart, and fun fact: women's golf is the most underpaid scholarship that you can get into. So.
Oh, really?
You ever play golf? You're good.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you, it's funny that like you say that because I mean, professional golf is anything but underpaid. They are making so much money, you know. I
Let me
don't
hold
know.
that thought. Paulina Gretzky is the most ingenious human being in the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's gorgeous as fuck, and she found Dustin Johnson, and she's living the best fucking life of any of us.
Yeah.
I want to be her. I swear to God.
I mean, yeah,
If
it's
there's any
not
golfers
bad.
out there, pick me. Pick me. I'll be
Does she
your
Yeah.
play
next
golf?
Paulina, I promise.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you. That's not yeah, she's it's not bad. I mean, you know, her dad's Wayne, right? Like so
Yeah, I'm
she
a Rangers fan, yo.
oh man, must be I mean, you know, not all of us can be winners. But
It's
so okay, so what was it like going to, you know, the Ohio State University?
fun. So fun fact, I never went to a college party in my life.
Really?
Yes, everyone's like, what? But my first year. So fun fact, I went there for 1 year on a
Okay.
scholarship.
Yeah.
Played golf, I studied, and then after that, I did the whole housewife thing and got married and moved elsewhere. Finished out my education elsewhere,
Yeah.
and I never really went to any college parties. Never had that rager thing, and it was never like let's do it all night. No, never.
Man. I mean, is it something
And
that
I am
you
31 now, so at this point I'm gonna be that weird old lady. So
please, are you freaking kidding? If you showed up to a college party, are you kidding me? That place would
but
go crazy.
however, I don't have many firsts left. So I kind of want to leave that as one of my firsts. I've never done a college party.
I mean, from what I hear, I mean, if you, you know, I guess you missed out. From what I hear, Ohio State can throw down at a party. From what I mean,
Oh,
rumor
I love
has
my
it.
bangs. Come on.
Yeah. So what?
If
Okay.
y'all see my movies or anything.
Yeah, you can throw down pretty good, I guess. Okay. So then wait, you said you were only there for a year and then left and got married. Is that right? You were married
Yes.
that young?
Oh yeah, 19.
19. Wow. And then okay, I mean, we don't have to talk about that, you know, the young love, the way that goes. So then you finish your educate.
University of Alabama.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You then went to the University of Alabama?
Mm-hmm. Go
Oh my,
Blazers. Woo.
oh my God. Man, talk about, you know, man, that sounds like fun. So, okay. So
Not really.
then
It's
no.
a medical college. There's really no fun going there, I promise y'all.
Oh, okay. Nice. So then but you would end up graduating with a degree in literature or journalism, sorry, a degree in journalism and a minor in art. And then when did you start writing?
So I kind of wrote it my whole life. I don't know, I never really had friends. So I just liked to write. And then I started working on a book this last 2 years.
Oh, very cool.
Mhm.
Nice. And then and then have you and you have published a few things. Like what kind of things have you written so far?
So I've written a lot of articles for different adult publications, whatever.
Oh,
But
cool.
a big piece is Romance Cost Extra.
Yeah, nice. Very cool. Super excited for that.
Coming out in the next couple months,
Ooh,
probably early summer. It was originally supposed to be December, but publication just issues got pushed back.
yeah. And
But
what
it is a, how do we word it? Non-fiction fiction novel about my life.
oh wow.
So I'm the main character,
Cool.
but I find little pieces of my life and write a little story about them.
Oh,
So best way to describe it is true story based on stuff.
interesting. Nice. I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be fun. Very cool.
Yeah, like based on a true story. True stories loosely. Yeah.
Yeah. It's based on a true story, but the names were changed.
Everybody, that's just rude.
Yeah. Well, I forget what they call it. There's a term for it. I can't think of it. It's not like a.
Protecting the non-innocent.
There you
Oh,
go.
I see. Yeah. Smart. Yeah. You don't want to implicate anybody. That's for sure. So cool. All right. So then you've been living in Alabama, you said, for the last 12 years. Is that right? Okay. And then how did you get your start in the adult industry?
Honestly, I just got bored. I wish I had a great story for it, but I started dancing and then I met somebody who was producing for websites and I was like, oh, sure, why not? everybody dancing naked for dollars. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
And then we just kind of snowballed. I did that. I did other fetish things. And then finally I found myself in porn. Here we are.
Nice. So, okay. So you did some dancing, like I mean, you were stripping, right? If
Yeah.
we can. Okay. So, can you all right, I do want to compare Jamie, if you're cool to talk about it. Jamie's done some dancing as well. And but if you would say, Sarah, what was your least favorite thing about dancing?
It's all such fucking bullshit. And you have to give all your money to everybody else, and it sucks.
Oh, you're saying like you would get paid, but then you have to pay out people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that does suck.
And you have to work all night. And honestly, I'm an honest person. I have a hard time hustling people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bunch of marks that come in there.
Yeah, that was my least favorite part, was hustling people.
What-
It was hard to like keep up with like all like the relationships and like all these guys.
What do
Like, I would have a handful of people that I liked, and like I would keep up with their life. But it's like, how do I remember every other Bill, Joe, Bob who has their story? It's like, I don't know.
Oh my God, I used to mix people up all the time.
Wait, so when you say hustle someone, what do you mean? Like, what's the hustle?
So my comparison with like, with escorting, it's like, what you're going into. With films, what you're going into. With dancing, it's like you have to go, you have to sell somebody on something. Like,
Oh,
I'm gonna be your girlfriend for the next 30 minutes. I really care about you. I really want you. I want to make you feel so happy.
really? So you're selling like the experience of like
You're
being,
selling emotions.
yeah.
Whereas I feel like other things you're not selling that much emotions.
No shit. Wow.
That's the
Ja-
best way I put it. Emotions.
Jamie, would you kind of agree with that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I usually didn't even like really make long rounds. I would hang out in the dressing room and wait for my turn to dance most of the night because I just didn't, I don't know. I couldn't keep up with like all the people and like it's like acting basically.
And there's so many people, you just can't keep track of it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was the worst with that. Like I would slip and give my real name all the time.
Oh shit.
Oh, I have
Call
the
people
funniest
by the
story
wrong
about that.
name.
What was that, Sarah?
I have the funniest story about that.
Oh, go ahead.
So this was about my last year dancing, right before I got into porn. Well, I was getting into porn, but I was transitioning at this point.
Yeah.
And so I was working day shift that day, and afterwards I took myself to dinner, whatever, sitting at the bar by myself, ordered myself dinner, ordered myself a drink. Some guy sitting next to me, he approached me, and first thing in my head is, at that point, hey, I'm Lola. Do I look like a Lola? I'm
Yeah.
clearly not a fucking Lola. But nonetheless, that whole time I finished my dinner, I was Lola because I was just in that mind point of,
Yeah.
this is who I am right now.
Yeah. And then what, did he see you later and was like, wait a sec, you're not Lola?
I wish I had a cool story, but no, honestly, he was a gentleman. He just played along. He's like, okay. nice to
Yeah.
meet you, Lola."
Yeah.
And we chatted for the rest of the night. It's like,
Oh.
okay, well, we both know that this Lola right here is not Lola.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know that, Justin. I'm sure that's happened to you a bunch, where women give you fake name when you approach them at a bar. But can't really say it's ever happened to me. But I am 5'11", and 5'11" guys usually get the real name, so it's just what it is. But okay, nice. So
you're really
then,
5'9".
what's that?
So you're really 5'9".
What? No, I am. No,
Yeah,
I
if you have
am
to say you're
not.
5'11", you're not 5'11".
Sarah, whoa, hey. Shots fired. I'm almost like 6 foot. It's really so close.
Almost.
Yeah, I mean,
that much.
yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm 5'9". That's like short. Absolutely not. God, guys, come on, Justin. So, but either way, okay. So then, what would you say then was like something you did like about stripping, Sarah?
That's a damn good question.
I guess not much, right?
I enjoyed meeting multiple people all day long.
Yeah.
I enjoyed putting on different personas every day because Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Okay.
So I love just being somebody else. So whenever I was in a strip club, I'd walk up, be like, "Oh, this is what I do."
Yeah. It's kind of
It
like,
was fun. It was like Halloween every day.
yeah. Were you ever like, did you ever do like any like stage or theater, like anything performance based?
Oh yeah, no. In high school, I was totally the theater nerd.
Okay. So did you kind of feel then like when you would go to dance, it's like you're putting on a performance?
Kinda.
Yeah.
pretending. It's fun.
Yeah.
Wearing a
Jane, would,
mask.
and Jane, would you say the same thing? Like it's a total performance when you're there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yes and no.
I
What
mean,
would
like, like all performers, like we're all sexual. It's not like we're pretending like we're sexual beings, but
yeah.
I don't know. But for me, it's just like putting on a Halloween costume.
Oh, cool. Very nice. James, did you have something that you liked when you were stripping, Jamie?
I like the dancing part, like not like taking off my clothes or whatever, but I just like to dance.
Yeah.
And like I have real bad like performance anxiety, so it was like kind of overcoming like a fear.
Oh, cool.
Like I still can't believe I did it.
That's awesome. No, like I was the worst dancer ever. So I relied on like the look, the costume, whatever, because like on the pole, I was horrible. I could not do it. So I'm just like, I'm relying on my costume and how cute I look.
Yeah. What did you where do you guys like get all the costumes for that? Do you have to like go to Victoria's Secret or something? Like where do they even sell that stuff?
Oh God, a gazillion online boutiques.
Oh, really?
It's like a ridiculous amounts. You should not be paying for that cheap stuff.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
What about the like? Is there like a website or shop like dedicated to stripper heels? Because those things they just look like the most uncomfortable things on the planet.
Mine was super comfortable.
Really?
There's a specific brand that
Pleaser.
everybody buys. What?
Pleaser.
Yeah, like I can't walk in heels, but I could run miles.
The bigger the platform, like the more the platform, like as big as the heel is, like if you have a big platform, the heel's only about that big, so it's not bad.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. What was it called? Pleaser?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, shout out, fan of the show, listener of the show. All right.
Yeah, you could run marathons in those.
Girl, I'm running half marathon in a month. So let's not go that far.
Where are your pleasers?
Are you really? You're running a half marathon in a month?
I'm gonna try to. If I get about half done, I'll be happy.
Is it for a charity or something?
No, I love Kentucky. I love the Kentucky Derby. So I'm doing the Kentucky Derby half marathon.
Oh, cool. That's gonna be fun.
It is like all about the Derby, just having fun, whatever. But I'll be honest, I'm not a runner. I signed up for the half marathon, so if I do about 7 miles, I'll be happy.
Oh, very nice. That's way more than you need. I mean, who needs to do that many?
Runners. Like, I love the idea of running these marathons. Like, these festivals seem so much fun, but how the fuck are you gonna run 23 goddamn miles?
Oh,
are y'all out of your minds?
Yeah,
I cannot do that.
26.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Half marathon's 13.
13. Yeah, 13 is half. So yeah, you're right. 26.
Oh my God.
13 is way too much.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, because I've been talking about it. I'm like, if I run 7 to 9 miles, I'll be happy.
I'll give you 4. And that's
I'm not even expecting to run a 13.1. I'm not expecting to do that at all.
Oh my God. Even like, I mean, who needs to run more than 1 mile? Even like, who gives a shit? Right? What's the deal, guys? We have cars and all this stuff.
I love it. So I just want to enjoy it, but I'm just gonna do what I can do.
Yeah, God bless you. I mean, that's so much. Man. So okay.
Runners are fucking weird.
What was that?
Runners are fucking weird.
Oh, they are they're fucking weirdos, right?
weird.
If you're not running for survival.
I do these races for the adrenaline, for the motivation.
Yeah.
I do not because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to run. I'm gonna do this race. No.
No.
It's a motivation. It's like, okay, I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah.
Like, look how long I can do this thing I hate. Like, okay.
Basically, I just want to be skinny, okay, y'all? I just want to be skinny.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. So man, I mean, that is God. I mean, running, we're so much more evolved, guys. We don't even need that anymore. I mean, it's called, get an Uber.
Bicycle. We can rock climb. There's no shit we can do.
Yeah. So much more stuff. Running. So, okay. So then, all right. So you, like we said, you were in Alabama when you started stripping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then when did you, and how did you get approached to get into, because you went from stripping into porn, right?
Okay, so we're gonna backtrack a couple
Okay,
miles.
back it up.
So I started dancing in Cleveland at 18. I don't like conventions because it was a very, very, very short fraction of my life.
Okay.
So I was dancing. I met a producer. I shot for his fanny site. He hooked me up with a producer in the Northeast. It was all fine and everything. Didn't love it. Got married. Did all that stuff. But then finally, when I got divorced, I was like, I kind of want to do porn again. So I knew that there was porn agents.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much how I got into it. But yeah, so I guess it all kind of started when I was 18, stripping, and just found some very, very sketchy small studios that connect bigger in the long run.
Man. So okay. So what? So we had Adrena Winters on the show. Love her. She's awesome. We had Alexis Fox on the show, and Adrena said like, oh, Alexis is a sweetheart. But they had both said like Adrena said her first shoot was like a really professional shoot, and then Alexis said like her real first thing was Dancing Bear, and then the next day she went to like they asked her to come back, but they had said like both their shoots were kind of overly professional in a way because of like a stigma that porn has of being unprofessional. Like sometimes they'll overdo the professionalism just so like to fight against the stigma. But with your shoots, what were they like? Were they, little like sketchier?
It's half and half. Like when I first got into it, like I did all the hardcore shit. Like I felt like I had to like run my stripes almost.
Yeah. And so in what you would show
hard as sites, but like the last few years, I did MILF, I did Team Skeet, I did Reality Kings. Like, I had some great shoots the last few years.
Oh yeah, I mean, phenomenal. Your catalog is excellent.
Thank you, but I mean, I guess it depends on how long that you stay into it, how long that you're dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Because like as much as this, and I will say, like this industry will hurt you. And yeah, it's fucked me over a few times, but I keep running back to it because I love it.
Yeah. Well, how you say it? How so? Like when you say it fucks you over, what do you mean by that? I'm
not gonna say it's fucking me over because this was all my decisions.
Yeah.
Every shoot I picked was my decision, but I took some hardcore scenes that I should not probably have taken.
Okay.
Take for me. But you know what? I did it.
Yeah.
And honestly, those are the scenes that are the most viewed on Pornhub, anyways. So.
Oh really? They're the most like the one.
Come on, let's not beat around the bush. My interracial gangbang. Come on, it has over 1 million views. We all know what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush.
All right. Hey, that's fine. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, can we talk this right? Like, as much as that seems like it's a blast, that does.
But it's been viewed over 1 million times. So
yeah. It seems like it's pretty painful.
I look back and I don't love my persona of it, but it's got me the notoriety. So
what I mean, when you see like when you're going like, how do you prepare for a shoot like that? Like you knew going into it like this was the deal. And like, did you use like some special oils or anything like that, or like do any kind of stretching or anything? Because I mean, it does seem like that would be so painful. At times it had to be a little, but like as much as it's fun, like there should be like it seems like it'd be also tough to navigate everything that's going on.
Very, very hard to go through.
Yeah.
But just prepare yourself and you know what you're going into, and it's not my favorite scene. I don't love how I looked in it, but it got me the notoriety and built my. So
I mean, you wouldn't change it, right? You would, it's happened, you did it, I mean, it's all part of the journey. I think it's something, it seems now that it's more common. That's something that like all actresses do at least once, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So when but you were really fresh into the porn scene when you did that though? Like you did that like right away?
Yeah, so I think that was my 1-year anniversary scene.
Oh, wow. So you were really fresh into the game, man.
Yes. So I was always like hardcore Barbie. That's my thing. Because, blonde hair, big boobs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want a Barbie. But I didn't want to be like the cute Barbie. I wanted to be like I want to do all the hardcore shit.
Yeah. And then, so you were able to like, but that's part of like owning that moniker. You're right. Yeah. I see.
But then afterwards, I'm like, maybe I don't want to keep on going off this. This is kind of a lot.
Yeah, it seems like, I mean, once is tough, but whew, that just seems, I mean, it seems it's
no, that whole career, I don't think I could move home.
I mean, if you ever wanted to walk right again, there's no way you could. You know what I mean? But
Pampers, sponsor me.
yeah, hey, for sure. But Jane, when you were stripping, were you ever approached by anybody that comes in and says like they're a producer or anything like that when you were doing it?
No, I've never been approached by anybody, but really I was only stripping for maybe like 6 months. So it wasn't that long, but no, I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to think for both of you, like the
I will
guys,
say, like I feel like the Midwest produces the most questionable people.
the Midwest has more questionable people than the East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I feel like the Midwest has like all like the fetish models who eventually jazz for an importance.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, you're probably not wrong there, but
No, so I started fetish modeling when I was like, we'll go 18.
yes, we will say 18. We will definitely say 18. You were 100% 18 when you started fetish modeling. Absolutely.
And then from there, like there was just, I feel like in the Midwest, there's not much going on. So there's so many opportunities for that.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of snowball into that effect of
When you say fetish modeling, what kind of stuff were you doing for fetish modeling?
bondage.
Oh, I see. Feet stuff, you know.
Mhm. Oh yeah, these stuff definitely.
Yeah, you definitely have a wiki feet page probably, you know. I'm sure you do. But okay, so Sarah, we're coming to this point in the show. It's everybody's favorite segment. It's jdub's questions, asking some questions. jdub's questions, a new favorite segment. So Justin here is going to ask you some questions, and it's going to be fun. So Justin, take it away.
Do you still golf?
Here and there.
Here and there.
What do you
Man,
shoot?
I'm sorry.
What do you shoot?
What's your handicap?
Not even. I don't even know what handicap means. What do you shoot on? Like you shoot in the 90s, the 80s, 70s?
So my handicap's 16.
I mean, that sounds great to me.
It's a lot
I
better
mean,
than me.
Yeah,
if I break 100, I'm hyped.
You know what my move is, and this God's honest works, right? And I've done this several times, and it's incredible. Okay, so you go to the golf course, right? You bring chapstick, you take chapstick, and you rub it on the head of your driver, and you'll never slice because it's like a spitball. There's no spin on the ball; it just goes straight ahead. Like you can't, your club head can't be going all over the place. But if you just hit it, it fucking goes straight, no slicing. You're welcome. No, definitely try it. I've done it like a bunch of times.
Sure?
What's that?
Are you sure?
No, I'm 100% sure. I mean, I wouldn't lie. I don't lie about being 5'11". I would never lie about putting chapstick on a golf club. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. 2 things you need to know about me.
Have you ever broken any bones?
Willingly, no.
Well, not willingly. No, I mean most
If
people.
I have my nose done, you have to break your nose.
All right. Well, in that sense, yeah.
Huh.
Nothing like no cast, no nothing.
Surprisingly, no. We're not going to really rough life. I don't know how the fuck I dodged that one.
Knock on wood.
What's your dream car?
Oh, Porsche 911.
Ooh,
I have a Porsche Macan right now, and I will not own a 911 because I know how reckless I am. So yeah, I know that I have a 911. I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, man, dude, Porsche 911. That is I mean, whew, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, nice.
If you could go to the moon, like you won like a ticket to go to the moon, would you take it?
As long as I can squirt on it.
I don't know how that works without gravity.
I mean, you would 100% be in the like. There'd be Neil Armstrong.
My dog's barking like an asshole. Can I leave my dog in the moon? Does that count?
You bring him.
Yeah, not a problem.
Sorry, Django, you're going to the moon.
Your dog's name is Django?
Yeah, Django Fett. We love Star Wars in my house.
Oh, have you? Okay, whoa, all right, whoa. We were talking about this before. Have you seen the new Mandalorian?
I've not yet.
Oh my God!
No, my son has. So like, I'm waiting to like start watching with him.
Okay, all right, yeah. Well, it's good. You're gonna love it.
What I've heard.
Yeah. Okay. So nice. Okay. Cool. I thought you said Django like the Quentin Tarantino movie Django. It was Django Fett.
Django Fett. And our second dog is gonna be Boba Fett.
Oh, love it. Nice.
Yeah, Boba. That's our plans.
Yeah. There's a third Fett. Do you know there's Omega Fett as well? Just
Who the hell's
saying.
that?
I did not know that.
So here's a little Star Wars knowledge from your boy old Uncle Matty. So this is what's going on, right? So Jango Fett, right? Jango Fett, when he was like signed up to be the clone, right? His payment was he wanted an exact replica made of him. That's Boba, right? But they did a second exact replica made of him, but a female version. So the Boba's real first name was Alpha, right? And then Boba's sister's name is Omega. So Boba Fett's sister is Omega. Just saying, old Uncle Matty.
Well, shit. That would be 3 goddamn dogs. Fuck you.
Yeah, how about it? Yeah.
Boba, Jenga, and now, baby, I guess we need an Omega.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to complete the Fett trilogy, that's what you do.
Oh, look at him. He's like, okay. I'm here for it.
Oh, adorable.
Oh.
Nice. All right, go ahead, Justin. Keep going.
Would you rather be with a hot chick with a dong or a hot guy with a vagina?
Oh, hot chick with a dong. Come on, I get the hot girl and the dick. Are you kidding me?
2
Man.
for 1.
How about it? Yeah, that seems like it'd be right up your alley.
Who do you like better, Selena Gomez or Miley Cyrus?
Whoa.
They're both fucking crazy. Can I have a point C?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, for sure. I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah. T Swift's tough to beat. She's tough to beat.
Matt loves hot salad, like
God damn you.
like a really hot like Caesar salad. Is there any weird or gross foods you like?
No, honestly, I love every food. I'm the least picky eater you'll ever meet. I don't like liver and onions.
Sure, that's a given though.
Anchovies, I don't know, just weird ass foods like that I don't like, but for the most part, I will eat damn near everything.
Okay, so this is a very important question, Sarah. This is going to determine the type of person you are. Okay,
let's go.
When it comes to eating wings, are you drums or are you flat?
Oh, flats.
Oh my god!
I know.
Oh my
I'm a
god!
bitch. I know.
Oh my god!
And I like spicy garlic with a little bit of Parmesan.
Spicy garlic is a good fucking time. I am with you there.
Yes.
But you got to go drums. I don't know what you're thinking. Jamie, what are you? Drums or flat?
Drums.
Yeah, fucking right. You're drums. Fucking right. That's the right answer.
I didn't realize there were so many flat people.
Oh,
Right,
there's flats all over this goddamn place.
Well, duh. I like hot girls like to go, hello. Come on, Jamie, you got your back, girl.
Yeah.
I know. I guess I have to get into the flats. Damn.
Damn. What about Cheetos? Crunchy or puff?
Crunchy.
Yeah, of course. Duh. What about pancakes or waffles?
Oh, neither.
Really? Oh, all
I
right.
like eggs.
Well, okay. What about Biggie or Tupac?
Biggie.
Biggie. Fucking right, Biggie. Amen to that. Okay. What about Bill Murray or Chevy Chase?
Bill Murray.
Goddamn right. No one says fucking Chevy Chase, Justin.
One person said Chevy Chase.
But they were from New
He must
Jersey.
have sucked.
Yeah. And they're from New Jersey. So
Dustin Bottom.
yeah. Okay. Keep going, Justin.
You're trapped in a mall with either a gorilla or 5 cobras. What would you pick?
Oh, I love snakes. They're like cobras.
Wow.
Like
See?
snakes?
That's the right answer.
Sir, I can speak parcel time. You know who the fuck I am.
What?
I hate
And you're an H-pot nerd? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go right now. Okay.
Give me all the goddamn snakes.
Wait, okay. So are you a House Slytherin then? Is that who you would be?
In my heart, yes.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I can pick a Slytherin and I could smell Slytherin all over you. You
What
know.
would you pick, Matt?
I'm a Gryffindor. I'm 5'11". I'm a Gryffindor. What else would I be? Jane, what are you?
I am not into Harry Potter. I never got into
I
it.
would be a Ravenclaw.
Yeah,
She's definitely
she's
Ravenclaw.
a total Ravenclaw.
I like that.
Total Ravenclaw.
Is that a good
Totally.
thing?
Oh yeah,
You're very smart and cutting.
yeah, smart, cunning, and
I like that.
strategic. Yeah.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
Classy.
Justin's a fucking
You
Hufflepuff.
already
You
know
are
what I
a
am.
fucking Hufflepuff.
Goddamn right.
You're a fucking Hufflepuff. You have
Hufflepuff boy.
Hufflepuff all over you.
What's that mean? Yo? I'm not into it.
Hufflepuff just
He's
means
a Ravenclaw.
he's
He's so
a-
Ravenclaw.
you're a fucking dweeb, is
I
what
want to
you
be a
are.
Hufflepuff.
Well, you probably both. You know, you probably got. You know, you were definitely expelled from Hogwarts for getting high with with the Weasley brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm totally. I mean, not gonna lie, I'd love to party.
You know
with the
they could make
Weasleys.
cool drugs. Like if you could have wizard powers, you know there's
Oh.
cool wizard drugs.
Oh.
They're always smoking
Oh,
pipes.
those wizard drugs were so yeah.
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 Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I would fucking be railing wizard drugs right now if they had some. You kidding? Are you fucking kidding? I'd be up all night on some fucking wizard drugs. Whew. Whew. That's basically what meth is. Meth is a wizard drug. Let's be honest.
A wizard.
Yeah.
You're a wizard.
Oh my
Harry.
god, it's dead.
Yeah. Meth is 100% a fucking wizard drug.
You just,
Let's
you
not
just do a
yeah.
little bit of
Not
meth, and
wrong.
you're like, you get your little an owl comes to your window and gives you your letter.
However, can I chime in and say butterbeer is all wine? That is some Chardonnay.
Oh wow.
That's what they're talking about.
Is it really? I mean, I've never have you had the stuff that they sell, the butterbeer? I've never had it, but
Yes,
yeah.
I have. And again, it's very buttery. It tastes just like Chardonnay.
Oh
Very buttery.
man, and they were letting like 12-year-olds drink it in the book.
They're basically all white girl wine drinkers.
Oh yeah, they're totally like like
Chardonnay.
throw some
Okay.
sushi on there, and it's basically Hogwarts of Southern California. Like, let's be
Yes.
honest, you know, duh, you bunch of Hufflepuffs, Justin.
Why not?
Hufflepuffs, it's definitely like Newport County.
Yeah, for sure. Justin, what other questions do you have?
So I only have one more, and it's: do you have any questions for me?
You can say no.
Ooh. If you could be any animal, what would you be?
Whoa.
That was a loaded question.
I'd be a
Wow.
squirrel.
Why?
They have a good life. You just few predators. They eat nuts, and you get to hibernate. Squirrels got a good life.
Squirrels do not have a good life.
Squirrels have a good life, and it's fun.
They
Very
can hit
athletic.
their first
Yeah, dumb squirrels. I'm not gonna be a dumb squirrel.
You okay,
Okay.
Hufflepuff? You're
Got a
gonna be
good
the dumbest
diet.
fucking squirrel in town.
Hufflepuff and he's a squirrel. Okay, bye, Justin.
Yeah, how about it, man? You got no chance. Fucking, you're born a squirrel and a Hufflepuff. You're screwed. You know, man. I would say this: like, you ever see? You know the question, like, what would you rather face? One horse-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized horses? I'll tell you, if you faced one horse-sized squirrel, you would be fucked. That
Yes!
would be
Could not agree more.
terrifying. I would be like, no, thank you.
No, thank you. Just
Absolutely
give it
not.
to me. I'm done. This is
Oh my
Armageddon.
God.
Take me.
Whew.
They're
Yikes.
wiry.
It'd be great though if you could ride that horse-sized squirrel and teach it to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. And I mean, some of them can fly, so there you go.
Pegasus. Come on, Pegasus. Let's go.
Yeah, how about it? You know, that's just fucking being smart. You know. So okay, let's keep it going then. So, like we said, when you first started in the business, you jumped right into the hardcore Barbie moniker and did some heavy lifting right away. But if you could say like and you kind of I guess you kind of lean to the fact that you weren't super happy that you're happy you did it and that it's done with, but if you had it over it again, maybe you would have slowed it down at first. But if you had to pick a type of scene that was your favorite scene to shoot, what would you say your favorite type of scene to shoot was?
Oh, I'm gonna be a goddamn hypocrite and save the gangbang.
Yeah. Maybe just not with freaking a bunch of horse cocks. Like, my
Maybe
God.
Not having like every hole of my body penetrated at the same time.
Yeah. Sounds like it'd be exhausting. You know?
Like, I don't know, like a 4-guy gangbang where we're not like all like infiltrating my asshole might be great.
We just
Right.
take turns, like a reasonable people.
Yeah, guys.
I'm
Just
kind of respectful. Like, he's me up like a dirty whore, but like,
be respectful
Not
about it.
all.
Yeah. Treat me like a
Nice.
dirty slut, but be
Nice.
be a
Good
gentleman.
Good job, Sarah. That was great.
Hey, great. Hey, you're taking this anal great. Let me tell you. You're just
Proud of you. You're doing such a good job.
yeah.
Here's a Skittle. Be happy.
A little
my
encouragement goes a long way.
Exactly. It does.
Sure. I mean, just it seems like professional courtesy at this point, Like, why wouldn't you, man? But okay, then is there any a scene partner that you haven't shot with that you would love to shoot with?
Tony Rivas.
Ooh, very
He's
cool.
all about the asshole, and my asshole's not that great. So maybe not today, but maybe one day. Maybe one day, Tony. We got this. It's gonna be a
Amen.
love scene.
Yeah. He's gonna love it.
It's gonna be a romance novel.
Ooh, very nice. Would you when you do like when you're playing a character in a scene, do you have one that you're like, I know, like, you know, you said you've done like MILF and things like that, but like, do you have like a specific type of character that you find more fun to play than others and kind of get you more into the scene?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, of course.
No.
No, they're all,
Once I started doing it,
yeah.
my brain just kind of morphs into that. So
Yeah.
like, I'm a real life mom of a boy. So like, when I'm doing this mouse, he's like, oh God, no, I can't say you're my son. Like, this is so gross.
Oh, yeah.
But once I started doing it, it's like, okay, let's fucking do it.
Yeah. So you're kind of like,
However, no, I did one scene for Mills, and I was being like the gold digger stepmom,
ooh,
and that was actually really fun for me.
oh, well, there you go. Nice. I mean, sure. I mean, that sounds like it'd be a blast for everyone involved, you know?
Well, my second husband was a married surgeon who divorced his wife from me.
Whoa.
Kids hated me, so when I played that scene, I'm like, oh, okay, this one hits home.
Wow. I bet they've all whacked it to that scene. Let's be.
I hope so. Come on, boys. I love it. I love it. Jerk
Yeah.
for mommy.
Yeah. You're probably not wrong. Wow. So wait. So your second husband left his wife, and he had, I guess, assuming he had kids, and to be with you, and the kids.
No. Let's get that one up. He didn't leave before me. He hired a hot hooker and then fell in love with the hot hooker, and here we are.
Hey, God bless you. More power to you. Hey, the heart wants what the heart wants, you know?
Or the dick wants what the dick wants for the time being.
You know
Let's
what?
be realistic here.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's really just 50-50.
Yeah. It's
My
mostly
dick is
one
hard
of the
for
same.
now. My dick is hard for now until it's not. Then I'll find another thing that makes the dick hard.
Well, I mean, you know, you gotta ride her till she bucks you or don't ride at all. You know what I'm saying? Name of the game. Name of the game. Nice. So
I like you. You're great.
hey, right back at you. I'm also 5'11", so
Exactly. That's why you have your personality. I'm 4'10".
like, are you really?
small.
You're that
we
short?
have these personalities.
Oh my gosh.
Are you really 4'10"?
Are you really 4'10"? Wow.
Driver's license?
4'10", 100 pounds. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I'm not gonna.
I photograph tall. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I did, you know, I'm not, and by no means that I think you were big on screen. Like, absolutely not. But I didn't think you were 4'10".
No, I'd look on screen for sure.
No, you don't look big. You look. I would say you look taller than 4'10". You know, man. I mean, you know, no wonder they like every dick must your hands must be so small. All like they must love to shoot with you. Because it's like they all look like, I mean, they're all monsters, but now they look like monsters, you know?
Want to laugh?
Yeah.
My dog is 6 pounds. This is my hand.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
God bless you.
That dog looks huge.
It looks like a Doberman.
Oh,
God. Nice. So, okay. We talked about before with some other people where if a guy is having trouble on set getting it up, right? Some girls will say, or some of their scene partners will help them, and like they'll say, like, "Hey, could you help me with this?" And some of the scene partners will say, "Yeah, no problem." But we've also been told that some of the scene partners will say, you know, shove off, like that's your job, get your own dick hard, right? Where do you stand on that? If your scene partner's struggling to get it up, are you gonna help them or are you gonna tell them to go cheese it?
Depends on my relationship status at the time.
Yeah.
I feel like in porn there's a lot of like different yes and no. It's what you can and can't do.
Yeah.
Single, sure, whatever. If I get them hard, the quicker the scene is gonna happen. So
yeah,
that's fine. But you know, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, that's a no. Like it's work sex only.
Oh, okay. I see exactly what you're saying. So, because there's like going from what we've been told, going into the scene, you'll know like, okay, we're doing this at this angle, we're doing this from this position, we're doing this and this, we're doing this and this, right? So if you get
like, I just want your dick hard. Let's get this shit over with as quick as we can. It's fine.
Yeah.
But if I have somebody else to think about, then it makes it harder.
Yeah. I mean, not for them, but you know.
Exactly.
Hey, that's how it goes, though. No, that's pretty cool then. I mean, but that's part of being in a relationship while being in the industry. You have to have like boundaries and you have to have things that you can like keep to yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a big thing is having those lines of like, this is saved for me.
Yeah. What, I mean, I don't want to dig too personal, but what is it like to be in a relationship while being in the industry? Like, do you tell the person right away when you meet them and get it out of the way, or is it something you wait to tell them, or how does it work?
Oh no, honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
I've been doing this long enough that sometimes industry lines get blurred, and then that's where trouble happens.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, when you spend so much time with somebody, sorry,
You're cool.
when you spend a lot of time with somebody, it's hard not to get feelings for that person.
Yeah.
Whether it's like romantic or just, real life, like I care about you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, if you're intimate with somebody for so many times, it just happens.
Not unreasonable.
It's just kind of like, yeah, you can have your lines and your rules and everything, but it's also kind of up to you to be like, I'm keeping them straight.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Plus, I mean, like say what you want. I know it's a business, but there is a lot of intimacy going on, and it comes across on camera sometimes. Like, like these people, like it's a very sensual thing you're doing. So it could be tough to, I mean, you do catch feelings, as the kids would say, and like that, I can see that being super difficult as far as like keeping it professional while doing that. And then, yeah, like,
And
and if you end up
let me chip in here too. Like, this is thing for me. But at the same time, there's other performers who are very good at establishing those boundaries.
Yeah.
And putting that up. So like I wouldn't say like this is like end all be all. Like everyone is different. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like some people are so good at putting boundaries up. Like, no, we don't do this. We don't do this. This is not this. And then me, I feel like I'm the person that's in the middle of like, okay, depending on the feeling, we might be able to be friends.
Yeah.
And then there's people who just fall in love. So I feel like there's all different categories of it. It just depends on where you put your own personal boundaries.
Wow. I mean, that sounds like, damn. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just, it can, like, it just sounds like it can get so complicated so quickly,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like to try to be friends with people. If it doesn't work, then I just cut it off. But yeah, I like to think that I'm the one person in the middle.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, like, like if you've shot with someone like 5 times, you know what I mean?
It's hard not to be into them,
Yeah, like it's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, how are you? How's blah blah blah, and then you just even developing a friendship can turn into something that quickly because of like the work you're doing. I can see that, and that is difficult, and it's tough to stay professional. I mean, for the guys, it has to be impossible. I mean, I don't know what the fuck, but I mean, I'll tell you, shout out to these guys because they are heroes. Every goddamn one of them. Every
Supermans.
bunch of dude, they are
Supermans.
they're next level men. I'll tell you that. But okay. So then let's keep it going. Goddamn. But I was just about to ask something. Fuck on me. Oh, okay. So then this is something, and I'm trying to, I don't know if everyone's been lying to me so far, right? But I want to get your opinion on this. And the jury's still out on this. Everyone has said no, but I don't know what your experience is, and maybe it's different coming from the Midwest, but fluffers, are they real?
In my experience, no. However, let me preface.
Okay.
With when I first got into this, when I was shooting with very small studios, like fucking Craigslist.
Yeah.
They were there, but once I got in the more like professional studios, no, they were not.
Wow. Okay. Man.
So the legend exists.
Okay. So they're like, you know what?
Maybe they are, but
no, you know what that is?
Not professional.
Well, that, you know what you're saying is this is it's exactly what you're saying. It's that someone, it was maybe like a lower professional one, thought that they had to have a fluffer when the real guy's like, no, we don't have fluffers. This isn't real. So they probably had a fluffer thinking like, oh, all the big porn studios use fluffers when they don't, right? Man, incredible. Man. Yeah. When I remember we asked D Siren that, and she was like, what, you think someone's going to suck dick off camera for free? What are you, fucking stupid? And I was like, damn it.
When you put it that way.
In the shady Craigslist scenes that I did, like the floppers did get paid, but they only got paid like $300. So they're basically just like blowing hookers for a whole bunch of dudes.
Oh man. Yeesh.
Yeah. So it's like, oh. Like
Yeah.
I was getting paid my amount, but then they were getting paid like a fraction of that
Yeah.
to not be on camera. It's like we're doing the same amount of work. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. We're both sore at the end of the day. What are you gonna do?
My jaw hurts too, girl.
I didn't know this. Apparently, this is a thing. And the next time we have a dental hygienist on the show, I want to ask this. Apparently, if you give or fellatio to a man, there's like something in the back of your mouth, like
Saw
this
that on
area,
Instagram. I saw that. I don't know for sure, but yes, I saw it on Instagram. I
where
don't
it's
know.
like bruising, right? Like it'll be no matter what, there'll be bruising there, right? So if you're like an oral hygienist,
I
they
mean,
could,
I don't care.
I mean,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe my dentist will be fucking free because he knows I'm a whore. Please.
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, off. We'll suck your dick too, doctor.
Yeah,
Wait,
mine too.
So every blowjob, no matter what, you're gonna get bruised.
Yeah, that's I mean, unless it's Tiny Tim, you know what I mean? But
Hey.
yeah, hey, they're not all of us are 5'11", guys. Come on, but no, no, but like imagine if you're a dentist though, right? And you get like a grandma in the chair and you're just like, whoa, grandma's having a good time. You know what I mean? Like
Terrible at using utensils.
yeah. Or she just likes to take huge bites of pepperoni. We don't know,
You never know.
You never know. You never do know. But yeah, I mean, imagine the things I'm just wondering if that's like a dirty industry secret that they don't tell anyone, but everybody knows. Everybody knows who's smoking pole, But yeah, fun stuff. Yeah. So
because I also think that like girls who can like easily deep throat, it's like is the back of your throat getting bruised? It just goes so easily down.
I mean,
I would know.
I will ask all the best scientists in the world that question. I'll tell you that right now. But
All the deep throat and horns,
yeah, I bet Ava Devine would know that she's just a magician with that.
Oh, it's crazy. I have such a gag reflex.
I mean, same.
Like I could take every inch of my pussy just fine, but put it in my throat, I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, it's really, I guess it's not as tough to deep throat a vagina as people would think, but you can see where you could have trouble with the stems. I get it. It's all part of the game. What are you gonna do? So, okay. So then let's keep it going. All right. So we debunked fluffers, right? And depending on the situation, you'll be more than happy to help your scene partner. And then we found out that, it doesn't matter the character you're playing. Once you get into the action, you're good. You're in the game. You're in it to win it, right?
mm-hmm.
What is your favorite thing about being in the industry?
I just like people watching me.
Really? Oh. Do you think that stems from something like, I don't want to get psychological, but do you think that stems from something like a need for maybe like attention or like justification?
Probably.
Yeah.
I just told y'all that I didn't really have friends in high school.
Yeah. I mean, 4'11" blonde, like how could you not have friends? Or 4'10" blonde, how could you not have friends in high school? Like the guys weren't beating.
Plastic surgery, sir.
I mean, still, but even without that, it's not like, I mean, it's not like you're freaking, I mean, I don't know, but I would assume there'd be plenty of guys asking you to the prom. You know how many guys asked me to the prom? 0. Okay.
Probably more than me, sir.
I mean, I got expelled from 2 high schools, so I wasn't going to any proms, Yeah.
I got you.
Who wants to go to school, right? Come on. Jeez. Losers.
We have fun.
Yeah. Amen to that, pal. So, okay. So then what would you say to if you were to like mentor someone coming into the industry now, what is some advice that you would give them?
Do you want the real advice?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you A and B.
Okay. Love it.
A is fucking don't.
Really?
Don't. B is find yourself good management, people who actually care about your career and want to see you do good and not just make money off of you.
Yeah.
Have an idea of what your goals are, what you're working towards. Because I feel like a lot of girls in this industry just jump in or like, I'm gonna do porn, I'm gonna get rich quickly.
Yeah, and that's not the case.
Mm-mm.
No, I could see that.
Girls Honestly, I feel like people should not get into porn until they're 21.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, I agree with you there.
So many teenage girls get into this. It's like, girl, what are you doing? Don't.
Do you think now though, like with the birth of OnlyFans, do you think that's like, I mean, do you think maybe before someone would get into porn, they like, I think now maybe that it's the idea is like, hey, before I jump into porn, maybe let me try OnlyFans first and see how that works. And then if that goes well, maybe jump into porn. Do you think that's kind of like where it's,
Honestly,
what's that?
OnlyFans is so much harder.
Really?
It's so much easier just to go shoot porn, make your money, because at this point, like, I'll shoot an OnlyFans scene and I will literally make just as much as I would going out to a studio.
But that's because you've built an audience, though.
True, but I don't know. I just feel like do it, put yourself out there, and see how you feel about having yourself out there.
Yeah. And plus, it feels good to be professional, right?
I'm just saying, once it goes on the internet, it's there forever.
True.
Like, personally, for me, I was in school to be a teacher, and then I was 24 and jumped into porn, and then later realized that my porn's on the internet now, so I'm never gonna get a real job.
Well, you know what? It's funny you think that. Like, I thought this too. Like,
yes, I know, but I'm saying, like, I feel like a lot of girls think the same way. I'm gonna do porn, and then whatever, I'll go back to real life.
yeah, okay, that is great advice. Where it's like, hey, if you do this, just know there's no going back to. Yeah, there's no going back to the teachers.
People think that it's very like I'm gonna join OnlyFans, make some quick cash, and then go back to real life, and you can't do that.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. Wasn't there a teacher that had an OnlyFans? Or no, a teacher had.
Several.
Yeah, like I think it was like a teacher had an OnlyFans and got fired, right? And then, or no, she was a teacher and then did something and then started an OnlyFans and now is making like triple what her teaching salary was. Which, yeah, more power to him. You know, I just wish, hey, if I'll tell you, if there was a market for 5'11" guys covered in body hair, I would have an OnlyFans right now, but I don't. You know, there's no market for that, unfortunately, right, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the market for that. I don't want a 5'11" hairy man.
I would hire it. I would.
Thanks, Sarah. At least somebody would.
It's an obscure market. But
Yeah.
you could corner that market.
I mean, I mean, you know, it is like I'm not wearing a shirt right now. Just an FYI. This is all body hair. Just
There's got to be a market for 5'11" guys with body hair because there's gay guys out there, right?
True. I mean, talk about a bear,
Also,
right?
girls
Around.
love that mountain butt.
Yeah, true. Very true. I mean, if I did like some flannel and some flapjacks, you know.
Go brawny.
Not my thing, but I have tons of girlfriends who are all about that. Beard, lumberjack, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Only
I mean,
Jacks. Only Jacks, you got it.
only Jacks.
I like that.
That's a great one. Oh my God. There probably is a site like Lumberjacks only Jacks. Yeah. It's not a
Lonely
bad
Jacks.
Lonely Jacks.
Yes, Only Jacks.
That is great. Oh my God. Wow, that is incredible. Nice. Okay, so what you're saying, if you're gonna talk to, your first advice is don't do it, right? But then your second advice is if you are gonna do it, get great representation of people who actually care about you and want to see you succeed and want your career to grow. Yeah. That's a great idea. Were you in a situation where that wasn't the case when you first started?
Without going into detail, yes. I feel like they just want you to get all the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, she's willing to do whatever. Let's book her for everything. Let's not take her career into consideration.
Yeah. When I was
Too much, so I just quit for a few years, and now I just recently got back into it.
Yeah. No. Hey. Yeah. You got it. You know that I'll tell you what. It seems like this experience or your experience in the industry has really got you to like be steadfast at setting your boundaries. Would you say that?
Absolutely. That's one thing that I've learned is learning that you're a grown up and you can say no. because I feel like when you get into it, you have so many agents, producers, everything being like, you have to do this when you really don't have to.
Yeah. It is your choice. You're an adult and you can, you can say yes, you can say no. It is entirely up to you. I couldn't agree more, And plus too, it's your body, it's your safety, it's your, you're like,
Whatever you're comfortable with.
yeah. And so you're saying like there's some representation at times, and we're not going to get into too many things, but I'm sure this happens more in the industry than, that it's fairly common where they see you and they really just see a piece of meat and they're just like book you for everything. Don't care what it does to you physically or emotionally. And just, man.
That's every girl getting into the industry ever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? Well, we had talked though, like, I forget who we were talking to, but they had said like the fans themselves, like it's almost like the fans keep wanting you to escalate, right? Where it's like, like, hey, you start off here, but eventually we want to see you in the interracial gangbangs. You know what I mean? Right? Like,
so I was just a few days ago on a road trip with a friend and we were talking about porn and everything. And because, long road trip. I'm like, so like, what kind of porn, like, because you start watching it, what are you doing now? And we had that conversation. I'm like, so for me, when I first started watching porn, I just wanted to see like, solo girl, maybe girl on girl.
Yeah.
And then fucking 8 years later, here I am. I'm like, I want to see bitches tied up, getting fucked in all their holes, and getting the shit beat out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm into that, but just because I feel like you just get so desensitized to the point where that's what you get to, myself included.
Yeah. You have to, everyone's like pushing their limits. It's it's, you can only watch someone missionary and cry so many times. You know what I mean?
Also, in my opinion, I feel like that's why people cheat too, because you do so many years of missionary, then you want something else.
True.
Then you want something else.
True. I think, I mean, I'll tell you, if you're, if all women, like, if you're a woman who like wanted to keep a man, if you played to the moniker of like lady in the streets, but like a freak in the bedroom, right? I'll tell you, you'll
freak, but honestly, just like give a blowjob, like take her behind every now and then, like.
Sure.
I feel like guys, like, some guys want like all of it, but that's right. I mean,
we don't,
missionary for the next 10 years is not going to say you're married.
Right. We're easy to please, but not that easy. Yeah, no, what you're saying is not wrong. Men aren't they're not impossible to please, and like, think something here and there, right? You would be amazed, Sarah. I'll tell you this right now, and it'll blow your mind. But Justin's girlfriend is so out of his league. It's unreal. And she makes him lunch every day.
Yep.
Every day she makes him lunch.
Go you! You must have a magical dick.
Thank you.
Or you're just like the best boyfriend ever.
I just listen.
He's not either. He's not any of that. He's not. Nope. He's not Dumbledore down there. No, not a chance. He's just
been getting peanut butter jelly sandwiches with strawberry jelly this week. So good. So good.
Yes. Go Justin. I love it.
I mean, it is the simple things,
It is. It really is.
Yeah. So, okay, we are coming close to the top of time, though. So I just want to ask you a couple more questions, and, we'll do a few things. So if you had to say, I did want to ask you this. So as far as the testing, we didn't know this, but in the US, it's like every 2 weeks, right? Yes. So for the testing, though, do you... Like, I mean, when we had Alexis on, she was saying because she lives in Vegas, it's easier for her if she just stays tested because, like, you never know who's going to drop out of a scene or something. So if you're always ready to go, it's easier like that. What is your thoughts on that? Are you like, just getting Go ahead.
Yes, for people who live in LA, Vegas, Miami, it's a lot easier. It's a lot cheaper. For me, I've been in the industry for so long that it's kind of just like, I don't know, habit for me to get tested every 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. Like,
I know that I'm not going to get called up, but just in case.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not as adamant, like, okay, I'm at day 14. I need to get tested.
Yeah.
That's for me just because I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, even Alexis said, and I would agree, it's just nice knowing. It's always nice knowing.
Like, especially because I've been doing porn since 2016, that like, if I go more than 2 months, I'm like, oh, feel like that's too long. Even if I've been safe, just
Yeah, better safe than sorry. You know what
yeah,
I
like
mean?
you almost get that routine headset of like you need to be tested all the time.
Yeah. Okay. And what is some of your favorite things to do, like for fun? Like, do you like camping or road trips, or what kind of things do you like to do?
I am such a nerd. So my nose is spent in a book, and when I'm not in a book, I'm writing.
Really? What book are you reading now?
So I am rereading The Sun Also Rises. I was just in Key West this last weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to the Hemingway house, and I was like, oh my God, I have not read that book in forever.
The Sun Also Rises. Is that what it's called?
Hemingway.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Ernie. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Ernie.
I was just in Key West a few days ago. So I walked to the house, I'm like, holy shit, I've not read that book in forever.
Yeah. Duh. Yeah. Ernie. Duh.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
But I'm also reading Atomic Habits on the side, one of those self-help books that everyone says is so fucking great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
I like literature. Self-help is kind of hard, but I try.
yeah. Yeah. Hey, whatever blows your hair back, right?
Whatever.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. And then do you do any fiction at all or anything like that?
So yeah, so like I said, like my book that I'm writing is very much fiction, memoir mixed together, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what I like to read. A lot of the memoirs that I read is based on a true story.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, aside from that, I travel, have my
Nice.
kid, my dog, and other than that, I have my book, have my notes in a book, or watching some kind of documentary on TV. I don't know. Really not that exciting.
Are you a big fan of like going to the beach, getting some sun, reading a book, just hanging out? Is that like your
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. You must get relentlessly harassed when you're on the beach. Like,
No. Mm-mm.
really? Or at the
I'm
bar or
not
anything? Like, you don't have guys coming up to you all the time?
Mm-mm.
No?
Apparently, I'm intimidating.
What? Aren't you 4'10"?
I'm 4'10", blonde,
Like
my own
20
shit.
pounds.
Don't care about anybody. Drive my Porsche. Don't care about the world around me.
Yeah. I'll tell you, when you're 5'11", you intimidate a lot of people, but I can't imagine.
But also when you're 4'10" and don't give a fuck and can do whatever you want, that's equally as intimidating.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're not wrong. What about, okay, so when we had Adrena on, she had said how like when she's in the UK and a fan recognizes her and says like, like comes up to her, is like in the UK they'll be like polite and be like, hi, I'm a big fan, like come up and whatever. But in the US, when she's here, she'll be in like the store, and from across the store a fan will be like, holy shit, I've been jerking off to you for years. Like, what have you had when you've run into like
the opposite, honestly? Yeah. So I don't know, I've been maybe 24 adult films, if that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not that much of a big name, but in Alabama people know me a lot.
Yeah.
However, in Alabama we're also in a Bible Belt.
Yeah.
So I tell people, I'm like, no matter where I go, I get recognized, but it's not to my face. I will get a DM, I will get some kind of text or something like, hey, were you just at Publix? Hey, were you just at the airport? Were you just at so-and-so brewery?
Really?
Like, I get recognized, but they do not say it to my face.
Oh, wow. That's kind of scary.
So that's why I always like have to like put makeup on, put hair on, because I feel like people are always gonna know me at any given time.
Yeah, you never know. Like, you always have to be kind of camera ready in a way.
Yeah, like I'm the definition of famous in a small town.
What would you like? Would you prefer, like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer someone DMing you saying like, hey, just saw you at the grocery store, or would you prefer that they just come up and say hi?
Oh, DM.
Okay.
No. In real life, I'm so shy and awkward. Please do not do that.
Yeah. Do not go fucking near her. All right, creeps. Leave her alone.
Like when I'm Sara St Clair, I can get into that mindset, do this interview, be that person. But in real life,
yeah, you need your
so please don't do that.
Yeah, you need your privacy, all that for sure. Yeah, and you deserve it. You're just out here living your life. I agree. Yeah, there should be no call for invasion of privacy. Have you ever had any sketchy scenarios of like a guy following you or being a creep or anything like that?
Honestly, no. And
Yeah.
it's funny that you said that before because really, I have not really made a differentiation between my real life and my work life because I'm so out. My family knows what I do. My friends know what I do. I feel like everyone knows what I do, but it's more or less just like being caught off guard.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if you see me, that's fine. Everyone in the town knows I'm Sara St Clair. That's fine.
Yeah. But I mean, and
But-
it is what it is. You own it though.
But that being said, though, like I feel like the fact that I'm so far out, there's really no exciting thing about stalking me because it's like
Yeah.
everyone knows who I am already.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not, it's not like you're hiding anything. Yeah.
Mhm. No, I mean I'm really Sarah in real life too.
Yeah. What you see is what you get.
Mhm.
Nice. What about your family? Like, what do your close family and friends think about you being in the industry?
It's a white elephant in the room, but everybody
Yeah.
else, they're happy for me.
Yeah, they see like you're happy, you're fulfilled, you're having fun. Like, yeah,
I mean, honestly, I grew up in poverty, and like my family sees that okay, Sarah's doing well. Sarah can do what she wants. Sarah's independent.
Sarah's
That's
driving
great.
a Porsche.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
just like okay, Sarah's made a good life for herself, and that's great.
Yeah, good for her. That's what they should feel, right? There's no reason to.
I do my best to take care of my family, so I don't know.
You have a what?
I do my best to take care of my family, so I don't know. Like everyone
Yeah.
seems pretty happy for me, so I don't know.
As they should be. There's nothing wrong. I mean, what would they rather have? You be dealing crack, right? You want to be dealing crack? Or, someone.
I could be waitressing 60 hours a week, barely making ends meet,
Yes.
and be miserable.
Miserable, hate yeah. What, and you said you have a son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you talk to him about this? Or, I mean, you don't have to answer that if that's too personal.
I don't know. That's fine. Haven't really spoke about it yet, but I don't censor myself. He hears me and my friends together.
How old is he?
And we go on vacations every school break. We do whatever we want, and we just have fun.
Yeah, he must be having the time of his life. He's probably got the cool, like, how jealous his fucking friends must be that he has the cool mom. You know what I mean? Right?
Okay,
Like,
also too, him and I are 19 years apart too, so we're very close in age. We're both super big nerds. Like the spring break, we're going to Harry Potter World.
see, that's the fucking best, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, we have the same interests. Like it's just fun.
Yeah. I mean, in a couple of years, this poor kid, he has like, I had a friend who had a hot mom, and he was just tortured endlessly. So, I mean, he's got that coming to him in a couple of years, but hey,
Well, luckily he's like me and keeps to himself. I never really had friends in school, and I was kept to myself.
Well, I'll be his friend. We'll all play Minecraft together. How about that?
Exactly.
What about Red Dead Redemption 2?
Love me some goddamn Minecraft.
What about Red Dead Redemption 2? Have you played that? Because that's the greatest game of all time. I'm just saying it right now.
A little.
Everybody knows.
I played a little bit of it, but I can't say enough to be like, oh, it's so great.
I mean, Sarah, wow.
So good.
Have you ever-
However, though, the new Harry Potter game that is out on PS5, but it's
Okay.
not on Nintendo right now, is such bullshit.
Oh, is it?
Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I have a Nintendo house, so
yeah.
waiting. I'm like, fuck.
So wait, the new Harry Potter games BS?
No, it's on PS5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it sucks.
No, so I have Switch at home, so
You're saying, okay, I see what you're saying.
I have
You have
Nintendo,
Nintendo
so
and it's on
yeah.
PS5. Yeah. I'm with you there. There's a bunch of like, I'm an Xbox guy myself. Oh, that's a great question we should have asked. So you're Nintendo. So yeah, I mean, I'm a Xbox guy myself. So there's like God of War I've never gotten, and like, things like that. I think Ghost of Tsushima might be another one. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't know, dude. I like Nintendo though. Like we had I mean, you're gonna love this. A couple of years ago, when we first started the show, we're by the time your episode airs, will be like around like 230 episodes, right? But when we first started the show, right, I had banned my older brother from being on the show, and then he went and bought the rights to the show out from underneath me. And for me to win the rights back to the show, I had to beat him in a game of Mario Kart which I did.
Oh my god, that's
Is that a
fucking
true story?
fantastic.
That is 100% true. Thanks for watching the show, Jamie. But but we did like it's all on our YouTube channel, and I hired like a videographer. Like we had like a 3-part lead up series where like we had a contract signing, we had like interviews with everybody that was on the show. We had to have a home run derby to see who would be able to pick their characters that they wanted. Like we had and then we had a live show at Graham's. There's probably like 120 people there. A live show that, where I beat them. So let's ask a couple questions real quick. Sarah, what was your favorite movie at the age of 10?
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, classic.
That's a good one.
Dude, people sleep on The Wizard of Oz. That movie is so fucking good, right? Like, I absolutely love that movie.
I usually go back home sometimes, life gets hard. It's like, I want to go home.
Yeah. Click, no place like home. Yeah. I remember one time I was like hammered drunk at this bar and like was like about to get sick, and I just kept saying like, there's no place like home. There's no place. Yeah.
We've all been there.
So, amen to that. Yikes. We've all been there too many times. Do you have I'll tell you this. Me and Tequila do not get along. We've never been friends.
I was just in Key West with a friend. I was telling him the same thing. I'm like, you might like tequila, but I do not.
Yeah. Oh.
You put the tequila, I'll take the vodka. No.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all vodka is great. I'm big. Vodka's all love vodka, but tequila. I mean, we had a couple nights where we tried things, and the things we tried, we'll never try again. Yeah, I had a couple bad nights on tequila. Jägermeister, I can't even.
Oh my god, I will throw up at the smell of Jaeger.
Oh, same. That or car bombs. You ever do car bombs?
I have, and it hasn't been horrible.
Oh, dude, they're just the worst. I can't even smell them anymore. But okay, nice. So then, so Wizard of Oz, favorite movie at the age of 10. Jane, what's your favorite movie at the age of 10?
Probably Nightmare Before Christmas.
Classic.
Oh, Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh
my god,
I
love
literally
it.
watched Nightmare Before Christmas between August to January.
Oh, can you show us your tattoo again, Sarah? Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Look
I
at
love
that. That's Jack, right? Is that the character?
Oh yeah, I love me Jack and Ghost Puppy.
Dude, that's awesome. Nice. Well, you have a bunch of tattoos, Sarah. Do they all like? I saw you had a...
Oh yeah, no, like I started my sleeve, and it is all horror movie inspired.
Nice.
But,
yeah, you're a big Halloween fan, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's fun. Cool. What is your favorite movie right now?
Right now, it's a hard one because I like old movies. Like I cannot get into new ones.
I absolutely love. You know what's one of my favorites, and I watched it not too long ago.
Chainsaw, my go-to.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw is a classic.
Original.
That's your favorite horror movie or favorite movie?
Favorite movie, Alice in Wonderland or Frozen?
Oh, wow. Okay. Very nice. I'll tell you what, as far as classic movies go, I watched Casablanca the other day. That movie is
a good one.
So fucking good. Even now, it still holds up. Incredible. It's like 80 years old, that movie, and it's fucking phenomenal. That Gone with the Wind, I love Gone with the Wind. But yeah. What are you gonna do? They're all classics. Nice. Okay, then let's keep it on moving. Another question for you. If you could give yourself a nickname, what would the nickname be? I mean, I know there's Hardcore Barbie, but do you have another nickname that you would like to give yourself?
Give myself? No.
Yeah. Like if I could give myself a nickname, it would be the 5'11" guy, because that everybody knows me as Mr. 5'11".
No,
Sarah,
so I don't like that because I feel like nicknames need to be given by other people.
that is true. You're not wrong there.
So when I was dancing in the clubs, I was given Minnie Mouse because I was very young and small, and I had like at the time I had a very, very little voice like this before I got very confident. So everyone called me Minnie Mouse.
Oh, that's adorable.
I thought that was cute.
Okay, so you said you were kind of shy in high school and stuff. When you were dancing, and like, did any guys from your high school come into the bar and just like or come to the dance club and be like, holy shit, Sarah, oh my God, you know?
No. At that point, it wasn't cool enough. Maybe
Yeah.
now, they slide in my DMs now. But
I fucking bet they do. I bet. I bet they're at home with their miserable wives that, hate themselves and thinking about, man, I wish it would have been nice to that chick that was in the drama club,
right? Yeah. No. So people are like, oh, like people must hate all the time. I'm like, no, not really.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're missing out, right? So, okay, next question. If you could host a TV show, what TV show would you host? It could be real or made up.
Ooh, made up.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be a fun one.
Yeah.
You put a married dude in a room with like 6 hookers that he's hired in the last year or two.
Whoa.
It's like Survivor next level.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Tell me that would not be a fun one to watch. It's like Real Housewives, but hooker edition.
So is it like a game show?
Yeah.
No, it's like Survivor. Whoever wins.
Oh, and like he can't bang any of them? Is that the thing? If he bangs them, they lose?
It's just who doesn't kill each other first.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So it'd be like take the married guy and the 6
Take the married guy and his wife, put them on an island with like 5 escort sugar babies, whatever, who he claimed to love so much, and put them all on an island and see who lives the longest.
Oh my God, that would
Tell me you would not watch that.
Fucking incredible. That would be I would 100% watch that. I would, Sarah. I would.
So sorry, my dog is such an asshole. He is.
No, you're cool. You're cool.
Fucking everything up.
Sarah, I'll tell you. I think you just thought of a $1 billion idea right there. That is.
Not bad. I mean, that would be a fun one, but also a realistic one.
Yeah.
I've been pitching forever is Real Housewives of Porn Valley. Let's see a bunch of.
I like that.
Let's
I'd
see
watch
if
that.
stars talk about, oh, I have to work with so and so today. I know that you hate so and so, or hey, I popped positive for chlamydia. You need to go with me to get the antibiotics, or all these fucked up scenarios. So hey, I'm gonna leave your agency. I know this wasn't the agent, but this isn't working for me. Let's go to the next agent. It would be so much fun, like real porn issues and just seeing it in real life.
Whoa.
Real Housewives of, I don't know, Housewives of Van Nuys. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, that would be absolutely I'll tell you, that's something that the porn industry, I mean, if they did, they're sleeping on it. If there was more like reality-based porn television, like you're talking about, like
real people too. Like these are real issues people go through.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is a great idea. If you get the porn industry itself has such an enigma around it of it's not like secrecy, but there's a lot of mystery, I guess people would say to it, but it's it's an industry just like every other one.
Normalize the issues would be great too, just for the stigma.
Yeah, I could not agree more. Plus, too, it could really show, what I've been noticing, and it's every time we have when you got an actress on, you guys are all entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? You're not just there is
We're not just going to set and fucking. We're all doing other shit too.
Exactly. There's because of I feel like the Playboy bunny kind of stigma of a ditzy blonde, that's kind of the stigma that was put out.
I totally play off that. That is my persona. I own it, but at the same time, then people meet me oh.
Yeah. Oh no, you're well spoken, you're educated, I think people are constantly surprised about how smart and with it, and how I guess you guys are hustlers. You know what I mean? I think that's one thing that should be shouted out, that you guys all kick back against that stigma. None of you, at least the ones that we've met, every one of you have been super sharp with it, well spoken, and entrepreneurs on the next level. And I think that's badass. And hey, you're some confident women that handle your own shit and know it. You don't rely on anybody. You know what I mean? You guys kick a lot of ass, you should be very proud of that. So, okay. Next question then. What about what TV game show would you want to be a contestant on?
Oh, bingo.
What is that?
Instead of normal bingo, you have all the shit that hoes go through.
Oh, ho bingo. right? Like getting stiff by a John, right? Or
Forgetting condoms, running out of condoms, getting UTI, losing your hotel key.
that sounds like a blast, right? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not creative on that one.
No, hey, it is what it is. I mean, I would have loved to be on Family Feud. You know what I mean? What are you gonna
Oh
do?
my god, that'd be a great one too.
If you did like a porn Family Feud, that would be the best. Oh, if you did like men.
Sometimes when I'm watching Family Feud, I'm like, oh, this one. I'm like, oh no, that's a hell one.
Yeah. Nice. So okay, then if you're comfortable to answer this, what is the worst day of work you've ever had of any job you've ever had in your whole life?
Oh, I got one for you, and it's not even sexually related.
Okay.
I was bartending at a hotel that had a big conventions in it, and had two bartenders walk out that night. So it was literally me, one other bartender, and a bar back. 200 people in my bar that night. My co-bartender didn't give a fuck because he's been there for 10 years. He doesn't care. So I was running around busting my ass, trying my hardest. I was about to cry. He did not care.
Yeah.
So finally, I literally threw a bottle of vodka on the floor, broke it. I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm done. Grabbed my purse and I walked out.
Wow. You were that fucking weeded and like no one was helping you and you were just so fucking fed up.
It was me, one other bartender, and a bar back. Co-bartender didn't care. There was 200 people in that bar. I'll backtrack. At this point, I was raising a 2-year-old. I was in school for 18 hours a week. I was overtime in school, and I was working 50 hours a week bartending with a 2-year-old.
The worst.
So hard. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm done.
Yeah. Was that the last job you had before you started dancing, or you'd already started?
Yeah, exactly. Then I went to dancing. I'm like, you know what? I don't care what anything thinks. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah,
and that was officially when I became Sara St Clair that night.
Nice. Hey, there you go. The birth of Sara St Clair. Love it. Where does the origin of that name come from, Sara St Clair?
I'm a huge baseball fan,
okay.
And I was a diehard Cleveland Indians Guardians fan.
Yeah, we can say that. Yeah, shout them out. Love them. Shout out Major League. Best baseball movie ever.
Fuck yes, one of my favorite movies ever. And Sarah Jacobs apparently was a realtor, so I was nice enough to not take her name. So I used to park at East 6th in St. Clair.
Oh.
So instead of Sarah Jacobs, I became Sara St Clair.
Very cool.
From my favorite baseball team.
Is Sara Jacobs your real name?
Sarah is my real name. And
you don't have to tell me your. I was just gonna say, if Sara Jacobs was your real name, I'd cut it so no one knows.
Oh no! I was talking about Jacobs Field.
Oh fuck me! I'm an idiot.
No, I should have prefaced that.
I'm an idiot.
My brain goes very quick, and I forget to give people the field where I'm at.
So you were gonna name yourself like Sara Jacobs after Jacobs Field, but instead you parked at when you went down to the games. You would park at 6th and St. Clair. So you went with Sara St. Clair?
Sorry. I'm horrible at describing things sometimes.
Oh, hey, no, it's all well and ends well. That's fucking badass. I love that, though. That's great. Yeah. You know what? That's a great name that we should come up, like a game that we should come up with. You guys on, like, because that's because like the game of like how to create your porn name. It's the name of your first pet and the street you grew up on, right? Like,
which I would have been Nikki Cambridge, which is also pretty fucking cute.
That's a fucking
I like that name.
That's Nikki Cambridge. That's a great fucking name. Oh my god. What would yours be, Jamie?
I don't know. Wait, what is it?
It's the name of your first pet is your first name, and then the street you grew up on is your last name.
Oh, Brandy Hunter Hill.
Brandy Hunter Hill?
I got 3 names.
Whoa, that's not bad.
That's cute.
I like Nikki Cambridge better.
Nikki Cambridge is pretty
you can't beat
good,
that.
Though. Mine would have been Conrad Royal.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not a bad one.
These are all great names.
Yeah, I mean, hey, let's all jump into porn, huh? How about it?
Let's do it.
Is there any market for 5'11" and furry?
Yes, please.
Definitely.
Yeah,
please.
I'm sure there is. So, okay. Nice. So, all right. Well, and Sarah, last question. What was your best day of work of any job you've ever had in your whole life? Tough, huh?
I don't want to say it because it's so shitty.
Oh, what? The gangbang? Best day?
No, I was being very sarcastic and say the day that I got married and I didn't have to do this shit anymore.
Oh, man.
No. I don't know. I mean, there's no bad day when you do what you love, and I'd love to have that.
Hey, amen to that. Do what you love. You never work a day in your life. And that's the fucking truth.
Yes. No.
Yeah. Man.
I love to be sarcastic and fun. It's fucking whatever. But
No, it's all fun. Oh, I'm with you. So, okay. Sarah, we are coming towards the top of time. I'll say this. Me, Justin, Jamie are usually on the same page with this, but if you'd be willing, we would love to have you back as a guest on the show.
yes. And next time I'll have my phone charged and not have a puppy trying to fetch with me for the last 20 minutes.
No, come on. It's all this has been so much fun. You are such a blast. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. And
Of course.
thank you for tolerating me.
So, okay, Sarah, before we do take off, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans before we get out of here?
Thank you for listening to my bullshit and follow me on Twitter at Sara St Clair XXX. Same thing on OnlyFans.
Cool. And we'll have, I think it's Silly Sarah on Instagram, right?
Silly Sarah 91.
Yes. Oh, perfect. So we'll have a link in the description for your Twitter, your Instagram. On you, they don't let us have OnlyFans links and YouTube descriptions. So sorry, but we'll have a link to all that stuff in the description of this episode. Highly suggest checking it out. Follow Sarah along. She's a great follow on all platforms, and she's super fun. Really, really cool. So, Sarah, thank you so much for being on the show. Before we get out of here, Justin, anything you want to say to the jdub faithful?
No, she was a lot of fun. She was cool, and I had a good old time.
She's awesome, man. Super awesome. Jamie, anything you want to say to the J Iglesias denomination?
Yeah, I really love Sarah too. It was really nice meeting her.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart, total sweetheart. But speaking of being a sweetheart, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by jdub, Justin Richardson, and the sweetheart Jamie Iglesias. And our special guest today was the one and only Sara St Clair. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram, Working Perspectives Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok, the Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspective@gmail.com. And please like, subscribe so we keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Thanks for listening. Stick around for the ad read. Thanks. See ya. Do you have a message or a story inside of you that you've been waiting to tell? Have you always dreamed of writing a book, but are intimidated by the complexities of the book publishing world? Perhaps you want to use a book to launch your public speaking or consulting career. If so, please reach out to Scott and Bell Publishing, located right here in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Scott and Bell Publishing handle all genres and authors with all experience levels. Scott & Bell Publishing gives authors 100% creative freedom and a higher royalty split. They can be found at www.skotbell.com. That's www.s as in Sam, K as in Kite, O as in October, T as in Tom, B as in Boy, E as in Edward, L as in Larry, L as in Larry.com. That's Scott and Bell Publishing, where the authors go.